So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that is wildly off target.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy Pedro Neto is a real footballing thoroughbred, Peter, and I'm a huge fan of his direct style. There's a genuine intensity and aggression in everything he does, but that doesn't seem to diminish his creative output at all. He goes for it every time.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Rafinha. Carlos Augusto. This looks promising. Now it's shapes to shoot! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So, a breakthrough already. Rafael Leao. Bruno Guimaraes. Portugal are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Now it's João Pedro. Ruben Dias.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he get it through? Takes a shot! They've done it! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Portugal grab the equaliser. Great chance! Oh, it's a stunning goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they're back in front! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Yeah, and I think it always looks a bit more dramatic when the frame of the goal plays its part.
Brazil go into the lead. Portugal with the corner, they're first. Rafael Leao! And that has been clubbed away. And now a sudden chance to counter. That pass isn't the best. Rafinha is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Pedro Neto picks it up out wide. Played out wide. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Rafinha. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Lucas Perry breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Quality ball. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Now, can they get him away?
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Spread it left. Now it's Savinho. That is ended up in no man's land. Played out towards the right wing. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
Please turn towards the screen.
Either side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Portugal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
João Pedro has found the net here, of course. Oh, played through for the wide man. That is a brilliant interception. Bernardo Silva, spread out to the left.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Not the most accurate pass. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Ruben Dias kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Tries to pass it through. That is good alertness. And he opts to go forward. That has been cut short. Now he's got space here.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Good effort from distance. Now it's Neymar. Bernardo Silva. Portugal have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
And this is Ronaldo. That has been slung wide. Danilo defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Portugal needed that, they really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have...
Oh no, what has happened here? He is through here! He's gone for goal! Oh, special! That is a special goal! He's got himself an absolute peach! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Brazil take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Bruno Guimaraes, oh, nicely intercepted. Rafael Leao plays a sharp little ball here. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
There will be 1 minute added time.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Tries to play it through. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper. Not much more than a formality.
A picture of confidence, that was never missing.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Your final thoughts? Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Can he finish? Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Looking for options for movement. A heavy challenge. And we have our very first corner. Defending of the desperate variety. He's had a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Probing pass. Oh, he's just misjudged that one. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Looking for a runner. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's João Pedro. Ruben Dias. Neither side yet able to find the net. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Gonçalo Inácio. Rafinha. Good pressure, determined, intense. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Nicely shaped ball, and he's intervened well there. Rafinha chasing after it. That's been cut out, well played. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Knocks it out wide. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Neymar goes short, and it's Danilo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Half-time getting close now. Vitinha, and it's Bruno Fernandes. Plays a sharp little ball here. Danilo calmly anticipates. Mendes cuts it out. Oh, easy pickings there. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying.
Please be reminded
We'll do
that
it back on the
drinking is
first
only
45
allowed in the
minutes.
areas shown on
Portugal
this map.
may
Thank you
probably
very
be
much for your
feeling a
cooperation.
little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Portugal have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Plays the return pass. Douglas Luiz. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Rafael Leao gets into some space. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
And they're quick to get it back. Now he's got space here. Played into space out wide. Bernardo Silva. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Pedro Neto. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Neymar.
Brazil clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
It's a pretty loose pass. And back to the keeper they go.
Portugal are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
And he's picked it up out wide. Bruno Fernandes! Bruno Fernandes! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Now, can they get him away? Ronaldo finds himself offside. Aimed beyond the defence. Ruben Dias spots it and intercepts. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Douglas Luiz. Now that looks a decent ball. He's through here. 90 minutes up and we will be back for extra time.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
Information is currently being displayed on the screen.
So a brief breather and then extra time.
Substitution for Portugal, number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 18, Pedro Neto. Number 17, Rafael Leao. Coming on the field, number 9, Gonzalo Ramos. Number 25, number 11, João Felix. Substitution.
So our quest to find the winner continues. Joao Felix. No, it's come to nothing. Neymar. That's an imaginative pass. Well timed, excellent interception. Araujo. Here's Vitinha. Bernardo Silva. Tries to pass it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Well played and well cleared. Portugal truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
He's looking wide. Vitinha. That's it for the first period of extra time.
Take this opportunity to pay a visit to our
So
official
penalties
store
loom
where
ever
memorabilia
closer.
from today's match
Is
are
there
now
anyone
available.
who concedes today in the next 15 minutes? And we're off for the final time. It's been cagey for this long. Will the last 15 minutes be any different? Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. Tries to play it through. Antonio Silva. That's good pressing. That could spell trouble. Pass is just off target. And reclaimed it in a trice. And here's Evan Nielsen. Nicely weighted ball. Brazil looking to pass their way through. Araujo. And it's Dallo. Searching pass he's played there. Not the most accurate pass.
Portugal have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Caio Henrique can get it clear. And that is it. There will be penalties.
Yeah, I think both defences will receive the plaudits for respective clean sheets, but the players have run and worked to the point of exhaustion, so nobody will be questioning their appetite to get it won.
Now the time for brave hearts and strong minds. They could really do with scoring the first penalty. 1-0.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
And so the captain steps up. One.
He just did what he was asked.
Gonzalo Ramos is second man up. Oh, Cooley does it.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
Evan Nielsen is second man up. Oh, good take, keeper committed himself.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
The third man in the queue.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
And he puts it away. 3 each. Joao Felix is the fourth man to step up. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper and maybe that put him off.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty. Utterly decisive, right down the middle.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over. It's in! Pick that one out!
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
So all eyes on the goalkeeper. That's it! It is done! So it all ends in heartbreak, all the effort, all the exertion, all the exhaustion, and it counts for nothing.
Oh, commiserations, the definition of penalty heartbreak, and part of the game that we find irresistible. Total emotional despair for them.
Manner will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Just listen to that noise. This place is...
He's having a shot!
Superb goal!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Neymar.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now, who's going to be first to this?
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Oh, looks like he's been taken... And he shoots! Now it's João Pedro. Ruben Dias gets over and intercepts. Bruno Fernandes. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, well played, well sorted out. He's beaten the last man. Bernardo Silva! He's got a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Simplicity itself.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Ball is over the line. And he's managed to gift it back. And here's Savinho. Ruben Dias. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's found the way through. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Rafinha. João Pedro. Over to the left. Now it's Neymar. Diogo Dalot did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Gabriel has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Can he get on the end of this? That's going to go a long way. That'll be a throw-in. And he's heaved it away. Ruben Dias promptly onto that, and that is that. It's run loose here. Neymar. Inacio does well to get it back. Neymar has found the net here, of course. And it's Neymar. Bernardo Silva. It's Bruno Fernandes.
Added time.
And he's intervened well there. Caio Henrique. And we've reached half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Portugal really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So we're straight back. There could be trouble here. Now it's João Pedro. Neymar. That has been slung wide. Now it's João Pedro. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Ruben Dias. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, the ball's gone astray. Lucas Paqueta. It's a searching pass. Searching pass he's played there. It's a pretty loose pass. And back to the keeper. Brazil appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're...
Shoots! Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Nicely weighted ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Gives it back. Great vision. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
There will be a throw-in. Bruno Fernandes. That has not gone well. Now he's off and running. And he was quick to react. Ambitious ball here. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And that's put paid to a promising move. Mendes gathers from the goal kick. Threads one in.
Portugal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And that has left him in a heap. Inacio kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Some front-footed pressing going on here. That has been cut short. This is intriguing. Next goal critical. Chance for a shot! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Brazil take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too precise.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Chance! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Raul is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And this is Raul! It's Raul! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Raul has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Now it's Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. And that was very necessary. And it's Messi. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And he's picked it up out wide. He's a sharp little ball here. Mateus conjures time and space where few can. Can he get it through? Oh, delightful ball. Great chance! Oh, it's a beauty! About as smooth as it gets. The breakthrough strike. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Ajax have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Climbs up big! Oh, taken with style! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Costa Curta. Mateus. They played for Rijkaard. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, there is a look that says it could be danger here. He's shifting through the gears here. Goal! What a wonderful goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Costa Curta. Raul. And smartly reclaimed. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time.
Hello attendees, this is
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Ajax head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And the second half gets underway. Oh, good-looking ball. Tries to play it through. Raul receives it in a wide position. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Somewhat off target. Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. Mateus. Nicely spread. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Interception, his positioning was spot on. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Neymar goes on a run down the left wing.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually
He's through and all alone! He's come in hard. And we have our very first corner. Van Dijk attempts a clearance.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mateus. Raul gets into a good position. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Pinches it off him. Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Substitution for Ajax. Number 4, Raul. Coming on the field is number 7, Griezmann.
And he's managed to gift it back. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Messi's cross.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Substitution for Ajax, number 17.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Mbappe. Coming on the field, number 18, Messi.
Rodri.
Number 11.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Haaland. That's been cut out, well played. Rice. Ajax will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Gently done. Now it's Griezmann. Mateus.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it. Ajax nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And it's Griezmann. Now, can they get him away?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Yamal. Looking for the run. He's in plenty of space here.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
And that is that. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose.
Security staff for each block, please
Any
report
reflections
to the
on what you've
staff room
seen, Jim?
immediately.
Ajax really were very impressive in the way they found pockets of space in those key areas. They were able to get the runners in, and that proved decisive.
And with that, it's time for me to thank you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Could be danger here. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well Peter, I think it would be impossible to overlook this fella Lamine Yamal. Obviously he's often deployed as an inverted winger, but what stands out in his game is that he really thrives on one-on-one situations, and I always think that that brings excitement and entertainment to a game of football. And of course his job is to supply, and it's never as easy as people think, but he's doing it quite well.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. And he shoots! Goal! Ajax! And Ajax take the lead. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they would...
Stojkovic! Oh, it's come loose. Maldini gets rid without sophistication. And it's De Bruyne. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Costa Curta wins the duel this time. Raul, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Maldini. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he's worked it through. He's on it, real chance! And yes, it's there! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
De Bruyne.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And a chance! And the first half is done. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Please grab the tickets you were given when you were walking through the gates.
Madrid kick off the second half. Neymar. Great ball, and he's in here. He's having a shot! It's in! And the comeback is complete! Simplicity itself.
Haaland really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Defending of the desperate variety. Stojkovic. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. Now it's Yamal, engages and forces him off the ball. Ajax have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Substitution for Ajax. Number 24, Erling Haaland. Number 17, Kepa. Number 4, Raul. Coming on the field.
Searching pass he's
number
played there.
20,
And he welcomes it in.
Number 8, Neymar.
Oh, he's been
Number
caught on it,
7,
takes a shot!
Griezmann.
And for a moment, time stood still.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Maldini. Somewhat off target. Beckenbauer. Now Costa Curta. Looking for options for movement. And he's managed to... Big chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Lamine Yamal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Yamal. Aimed beyond the defence. And that has been clubbed away. Ball is over the line. And it's Neymar. The ball has bounced loose now.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he was alert to it. Rijkaard. Ajax are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to. Ajax really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give them...
He's had a shot! No mistake! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now!
The goal scorer.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Substitutions taking
And
place.
yes, it's
There will be
him
5 minutes
again.
added time.
Madrid could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And that is that. Ajax played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the
Hello,
stadium,
everybody,
and the
and
players on the
welcome to
pitch are
today's
raring
match.
to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller minute, and they shoots! And it's a goal! And the game springs instantly to life.
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Ajax are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Messi. Oh, sweet feet. Might be danger here. Quality ball. Conte. Now it's Diaz.
Oh, really well played.
He's found a way through. Rijkaard deals with that comfortably. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, right place, right time. Chiellini defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, smashing header! Goal, Ajax! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
Ajax grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And this is Messi. Tonali. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. That's a sharp pass. Mateus. Now it's Balogun. Bruno Fernandes. He has found a way through. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Chance, surely! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, that was really good running. The more he moved with it, the more he realised that taking the shot was his only option.
Messi. Haaland. He is through here. Oh, that's a fine interception.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Oh, they could be caught out here. Now, who's going to be first to this? Costa Curta gets rid without sophistication.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And he shoots! to the lead once more. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass...
Bullish header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's on it, can he get away? Oh, the ball's come loose here. And the keeper's given it away. He's had a shot! There's a goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
The goal scorer for Ajax. After 55
And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Balogun! What a be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping. Pulls it back, he rises! And he was there to get a vital touch.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Kaká. Well, what about it? It's turned into a real fight to the last. Diaz succumbs to the pressure. Great vision.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Out to the right. Nice bit of trickery. Well, now here's a good battle. Bicep to bicep. Tries to cross. And that should get the job done.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, number 7, Luis Diaz. Coming on the field,
Tonali.
number 27, Morgan
The pass is
Rogers.
intercepted.
Number 6,
Well, quality
Costa
clearly
Curta.
deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Cannavaro. Kaká. Very nicely done. He's having a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
substitution on the field, number 21,
We have got changes here from
Coming on
both
the
sides, in
field
fact.
is number 13,
Still
Wilson.
anyone's game, this.
Substitutions
One
taking
moment
place.
can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There will be
And here's
3 minutes
Mbappe.
added time.
Kaká. Costa Curta just eases him off the ball. Messi. Good ball, good and the shot! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
They're just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And that will be it. Ajax have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Kaka, voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Have a chance today, please take some time out to
Thrilling,
give your support
nail-biting,
throughout
perhaps
their stadium
frustrating
fund.
until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't...
Goes for a shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Vardy clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
And we have our very first corner. Kaka attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Xavi. Beckenbauer is there to clear. Nicked it back promptly. Oh, he's been caught napping. Kaka. That's a sharp pass. Rijkaard. Now it's Forlan, and this is Vardy. That's really well cleared. And claimed it back swiftly. Oh, chance, surely! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Quality ball. Now it's Xavi. So what can they make of this? Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Maldini.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he's intervened well there. Well, there's the clearance. Now it's Xavi. Oh, easy pickings there. Nicely spread. Oh, it's come to nothing. And he's only too happy to take that back. 15 minutes till half-time. Rodri clears.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Looking for the run. Real chance! He's scored! There is the breakthrough!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Oh, well played. That is ended up in the... And he's let fly! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Now it's Vardy. And he's there to get it away.
Has been indicated.
And they're quick to get it back. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we are back underway.
Ajax really... Kaká! He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That ball looks a good one. Well, quick thinking by the keeper. He did well. Opts for safety. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Pass somewhat off target, and it's Kaká. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's really well manoeuvred. This looks promising. Shot could be... Takes a shot! He's got it all! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Substitution for Ajax, number 17.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Mateus.
Ajax grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Number 8, Neymar.
Let's a look and place it forward.
De Bruyne.
And here's Cruyff.
Number 7, Griezmann.
And he thumps it
Number
clear.
10, substitution in progress.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Ajax perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Great vision. And he's gone looking for safety.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Decent chance! Tremendous from Son Heung-min! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they get themselves in front! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't read. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He slings it in. Tries to get it clear. The ball is loose, and Neymar! Oh, that could cost them.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
Can he get on the end of this? Abiati with the clearance. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Tries to play it through.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the number on the board is 3. Threads one in. He's in a good position here. And the referee brings it to a close. Ajax can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. As you can see, we've already started here. Now it's Haaland. Showing great feet there. Played in. Corner it is. Kroos goes short. Drives it in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. And now a sudden chance to counter. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Paulo Dybala. His game's all about control and subtlety, rather than power and strength. But that doesn't make it any less effective. He goes past defenders with a couple of silky skills, create shooting opportunities for himself, or open things up for a few teammates. He's also a huge threat from set plays.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And he has been fouled there. And the pass is intercepted. And that's put paid to a promising move. And he cuts out the supply. More and more pressure on the ball here. He's tried one! And for a moment, time stood still.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Still goalless at the moment. Toni Kroos. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Kaka. Goes for a shot! Goal! Ajax! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Ajax penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. That's an imaginative part. Griezmann! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Mateus with the short one. Casemiro. Oh, shooting chance! He's scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Ajax are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
There will be 3
And this is Dybala.
time.
Kaka. And it's Griezmann. Oh, easy pickings there. Dybala. Dybala is fouled. Oh, he's taken it. Chance for a shot! And it's half-time here. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Ajax really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they
Substitution in
have
progress.
done another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Ajax are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And we are back underway. Rice. Looking for options for movement. Kaká receives it in a wide position. Van der Ven did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Ajax with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
And it's Rodri. Can he latch on to this?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Haaland.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Driving forward. Ajax are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he was alert to it. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Kaká, who's set up 1 goal so far. Rice. Now Costa Curta. That could spell trouble. And he's away. Decent chance! That's another chance! Oh, taken with style. Just 1 goal in it now. Game on!
Manchester United.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Substitution for
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Substitution.
Beckenbauer. Rice. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Ajax close now to seeing this one through to the end.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Now Costa Curta. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. He's having a hit! Now that is commitment to the cause. Ajax with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. That has earned a reprieve for the team. He's gone for goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Kaka actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. Costa Curta gets it away. Looking for options for movement. Raul unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That is good alertness. There's the shot! Goal! Ajax! And Ajax take the lead. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Corner number 2 then. Beckenbauer with the clearance. That's a lovely, neat pass. That's really well manoeuvred. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Cruyff! Oh, the ball's come loose. In he goes again. It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rijkaard. Cristiano Ronaldo. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That looks a cracking ball. He's had a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
2 added minutes has been
Oh, he's been
indicated.
caught napping! Not the most accurate pass. And that has been cleared. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And we are back on the way. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he's there to get it away. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's made its way to him, and he's there to make the challenge. He can get that clear. Mateus conjures time and space where few can. Threads one in, and this is Inzaghi. He could be in here. Decent chance! And he's done it! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Ajax get themselves into the lead. That's a good run down the left. Filippo Inzaghi plays it in. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
And they've got rid. This interception, his positioning was spot on. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Schmeichel claims comfortably. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's a decent clearance. Mateus.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Costa Curta gets rid without sophistication. That's really well cleared. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, he's got heads a shot! And he hits the net. Dying minutes, and we're all square again. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which all goes well if this goes to extra time.
It's a mighty effort! It is going to need 30 more minutes, no winner after 90.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time.
Substitution for Ajax, number 13, Mateus.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still.
Coming on the field,
Ajax conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? And here's Griezmann. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Haaland, and it's De Bruyne. And he's straight offside. Oh, that's a key interception. Looking to play him in. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, that's real chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer. The keeper should have done a lot better.
Shapes to shoot! Sticks it away! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Ajax really were asking for trouble there by failing to
There will
cope
be
with
1 minute
a formidable
added time.
press.
So the lead now is 2. Extra time reaches half-time.
And just a quick reminder today to please
Well, it
drink
has been a
responsibly.
punishing
Anyone
game,
appearing
both
intoxicated
physically
or
and
behaving in an
mentally.
inappropriate
But does
manner will be
either
removed.
team
Thank
have
you very
what
much
it
for your
takes to find a
cooperation.
winner? And so the last chance to find a winner. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Adams is there to clear. Zanetti. Spread out to the left. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now it's Haaland. Beckham. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. De Bruyne. Griezmann. That's a good ball. Beckenbauer getting this one clear. Ajax have it back and can go. And the referee brings it to a close. Ajax pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already... Mateus! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's Rice. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He has found the way through. That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, now here's a team sheet that speaks of excitement and unpredictability, Jim.
It certainly does, Peter, especially since it includes a certain Dimitar Berbatov. I think he'll be the key to connecting the midfield to the attack here. Such a potent finisher, but remarkably unselfish too, and he will often drop that little bit deeper to try and trigger attacks himself.
Just such a clever footballer, and there's always a sense of danger when he's around.
Really looking forward to seeing him.
Fiore. Still goalless. Messi. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Doku. Madrid looking to pass their way through. He's in space and looking for options. No, that's too long. It's a good run down the right. It's a really well-measured ball. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well played, well played.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head.
Shoots! There it is! And that was as close to certain as can be.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came up beautifully.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far...
Big chance! He's going for goal! Mbappe. Some good work on the right flank here. And it's James. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tries to pass it through. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Doku. And the first half is done. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And the shots! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Okay, credit him for his willingness to run at people, but you really shouldn't be afforded so much space down the middle of the pitch.
Rice. And it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Howson, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Reinders. And he cuts out the supply. Messi. Messi going face to face with his great rival. There will be a throw-in. Now here's the delivery. Keeper's dealt with that.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. He's in a great position here. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Oh, there's a probing ball. And here's Bobatov. Has a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Number 21.
Ajax choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Spread out to the left. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Plays it across. Up he goes! Should have equalised.
Well, the reaction from his teammates says it all, Peter. They simply expected better.
Messi. Coming on the field is number 4, Raul.
Reinders. Rice gets a foot in here, and here's Mbappe, and he's in on goal. Can he finish? There's a goal! Ajax are level. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
After 8 minutes.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Ajax grab the equaliser, and we're all still... Oh, he's been caught on it here!
Number 8.
Costa Curta attempts a clearance.
Coming on to replace him is number 7.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Can he finish? Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Number 13. Substitution.
Madrid are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Ajax complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
He's picked his way through. We are into stoppage time. He's a sharp little ball here. James. That's the throw. Turns back here, probably the best option. Looking to play him in. And that's it. Ajax have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by... Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The support... He's had a shot! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Diaz made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Now, can they get him away? And it's been played through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, good-looking ball. And this is Berbatov. And Berbatov! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Ajax with the corner. They're first. They've played it short. Now it's Rodri. And this is shapes to shoot! Bastoni gets rid without sophistication. Robertson calmly anticipates. Maldini eases him off the ball. Nicely weighted ball. Rodri. And this is Berbatov. Oh, he's been caught. Kaká! Oh, that wasn't far away. Ajax leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. And this is Berbatov. And Berbatov! Dimitar Berbatov! Brilliant! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Ajax are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
He's on it, can he get away? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Berbatov. That's good play. A collective sigh from the defence. Ajax have their second corner now. Mateus. Deftly away. Referee's given a throw. Mohamed Salah. Raul. Here's a chance! Oh, it's hit the post! Valverde. Koundé. He's played it long. And here's Kaká. And here's Berbatov. And a shot!
There will be 3 minutes
It's bounced
added
back off
time.
the post. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Mateus with the short one. And this is... He's having a shot! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And there's the end of the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
Ajax very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. And we are back on the way. And they're quick to press. Kaka. Knocks it into space. Oh, what a ball! Chance! He has done it! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! There was to be only one outcome.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Raul!
And yes, it's him again. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Oh, he's found support out wide. He gets big. Oh, he's got a piece of it. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And he can clear it away. Valverde has got himself a free kick.
Substitution.
Decent chance! No, it's wide. Robertson. Ajax perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And here's Reinders. Maldini. Costa Curta. And he's forced to go back. Kaka plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Massaro, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And Bastoni, just a quarter of an hour to play. Casemiro. Nice looking ball, floated through, and he's in on goal, and Berbatov! Oh, there's a probing ball. Nicely aimed pass. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's Salah. Berbatov. Mateus is onto it. He's through, it's one-on-one. Chance, surely! And he steered it beyond the post.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Robertson.
Both sides then taking
Number
this chance to
25,
turn to their benches.
Luis Diaz. Number
Reinders.
15, Federico Valverde.
Nuno Mendes.
Coming on the field, number 4,
Mbappe.
Nuno Mendes.
It's
Number
Mendes.
23,
Mendes
Mbappe.
going full
Number
tilt down the left.
17, De Bruyne.
Nuno Mendes with the cross.
Substitution in progress.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on for a
Added
trick.
minute.
And that's that. Ajax really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Kaká. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Quality ball. Now it's Calvert-Lewin.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Mateus conjures time and space where few can. Mateus. Shot a goal! It is a fantastic goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. The breakthrough strike. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Ajax penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal...
There's the shot! Casemiro gets rid without sophistication. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Rodri. Now it's Messi. Beckenbauer gets a foot in here. Tries to pass it through. And he's... Oh, shooting chance! It's bounced back off the post. Great ball. And he's following up.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And he's running through. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Kaká. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Here's Rodri. Rijkaard. And the ball's come loose here. Messi. Rodri. And that'll be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Ajax leading 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Ajax definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Fired deep towards the back post. It should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Rodri. Still just a single goal between the sides. Kaká will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Kaká goes hurtling down that left-hand side. And he's there to clear it. And they've got a throw. Now it's Kaká. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Out towards the flank. Beckenbauer. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now that looks a decent ball. That's really well cleared. Just about up to 75 minutes. Knocks it into space. Roberto Carlos.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Rodri getting this one clear. He's picked his way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Calvert-Lewin. And he's there to belt it away. There will be a throw-in.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 11, Calvert-Lewin. Coming on the field is number 8, David Villa. Substitutions taking place. Substitution.
Now it's Mbappe.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Can he finish? And he hits the net. Dying minutes, and we're all square again. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Number 10,
So all square. That's that, the end. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining. So it all boils down to this. The team so desperate to be up amongst the big, big hitters. And today, only a win suffices. It truly doesn't get any better, any bigger than this. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Ajax cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we...
Chance! Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's straight offside. And it's Kaka. Filippo Inzaghi. It's Inzaghi!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Costa Curta. That's headed upfield, and he's managed to get free. Can he get it through? And he's in on goal! Real chance! A real chance and a real let-off. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tunisia finding their passes. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, well played. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Ajax clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Kaka. And here's Inzaghi. Costa Curta. Neymar. Passing is crisp and sharp. Beckenbauer proves too strong. Neymar. Beckenbauer does really well there, strong defending. Kaka. De Bruyne. Raul. That's good running with the ball.
That's going in strongly.
Hernandez defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. No, that's been intercepted. Costa Curta. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Filippo Inzaghi. He's got away. Lovely feet. He's had it taken off him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And the first 45 minutes are up. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And we are back on the way.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Rijkaard with the clearance. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Hernandez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Maldini pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vitinha for Olise. And here's Haaland. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. That's a lovely, neat pass. Raul going face-to-face with his great rival. Raul! It's loose now and they want to get it back. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Oh, good take in a good area. It's Raul! That is gorgeous from Raul! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Could it be coming? Is it coming? Those fans believe it just might be. And that's it. That was always inevitable.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, there is that saying, Peter, that if it isn't broke, don't try and fix it. But I suppose you don't want to risk anything in a game like this.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately go for another one, or sit back and wait patiently for the opportunity to break?
Now it's Hazard. Played into the box. Well, that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, what a mistake! Oh, that's fabulous. Berbatov. Shoots! And that would have been some goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. No question, this is the man you want to get on to the end of things.
Substitution for Tunisia. Number 5, Neymar. Number 17, Olise. Coming on the field, number
Vitinha
15.
played into space.
Number 13.
And he was alert to it.
Torres.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Plays it out wide.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Throw it. Drilled in. Big chance! And it's in! 9 minutes, and we're all square again. So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Now that looks a decent ball. He's in a great position here. Shot, surely! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Tunisia complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes. Well, and that's that. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Your
Please be
final thoughts,
reminded
Jim?
that drinking
Ajax
is only
just
allowed in
didn't
the
have
areas
enough
shown
time,
on this
Peter,
map.
to
Thank you
correct
very
their
much
many
for your
problems in this
cooperation.
match. Now for some training ground graft.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is...